Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Risqa Rahma Matsila. I'm from Mathematics Education of Antasari State Islamic University Banjarmasin. In this video, I want to explain about surface area and volume of a prism and a cylinder. Don't skip this video. Check it out.
Prism. What is a prism? A prism is defined as a three-dimensional object with identical, parallel ends and all flat surface. There are some types of prism. First, this is a triangular prism, and then a rectangular prism, and then a pentagon prism, and then a hexagon prism, and so many the others depending on the shape of the base. So many shapes of prism in daily life. For example, there are a chocolate and then a cam and then a tissue box. First, the chocolate in a prism like this. This is a triangular prism, and then a cam in prism like this. This is a pentagon prism, and then a tissue box in prism like this. This is a rectangular prism. The elements of the prism, this is a corner point, and then ribs, and then tops, and then base, and then upright side. The characteristic features of prism, it has congruent side of the base and top, and then it has n+2 side, and then it has 3 end ribs, and then it has 2 end corner point, and then it has n rectangular side. For example, this is a triangular prism, so it has 3 plus 2 side equals 5 sides, and then it has 3 times 3 ribs equals 9 ribs, and then it has 2 times 3 corner point equals 6 corner point, and then it has 3 rectangular sides. There are prism nets. First, this is a prism net of triangular prism, and then this is prism net of rectangular prism, and then this is prism net of pentagon prism, and then this is prism net of hexagon prism. Look at the picture. From the prism net, we get surface area of prism. It's SA equals 2 times B plus P times H, with SA is surface area, and then B is area of base, and then P is perimeter of base, and then H is height. Example 1. What is surface area of prism? And then the answer, from the picture, we get it's a triangular prism, so the base is triangle. So the area of triangle is half times base of the triangle, and then times height of triangle equals half times 6 times 4 equals 12 centimeters square. And then perimeter of the triangle is side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3 equals 5 plus 6 plus 7 equals 18 centimeters. And from the picture, we get the height of prism is 8 centimeters. So we get SA equals 2 times B plus P times H is 2 times 12 plus in bracket 18 times 8 close bracket equals 24 plus 144 equals 168 centimeters square. So the surface area of that prism is 168 centimeters square. Example 2. What is surface area of prism using the set as the base? The answer: from the picture, this is a rectangular prism, so the base is the rectangle. So, the area of the rectangle is length times width equals 4 times 5 equals 20 centimeters square. Perimeters of the rectangle is 2 times in bracket length plus width close bracket equals 2 times in bracket 4 plus 5 close bracket equals 2 times 9 equals 18 centimeters. And from the picture, we get the height of the prism is 10 centimeters. So, SA is 2 times B plus P times H equals 2 times 20 plus in bracket 18 times 10 close bracket equals 40 plus 180 equals 220 centimeters square. So, the surface area of that prism is 220 centimeters square. Volume of prism, we get V equals B times H, with V is volume, and B is area of base, and H is height. Example 1. Find the volume of this triangular prism. The answer: because this is a triangular prism, so the base is a triangle. So, the area of the triangle is half times base of the triangle times height of the triangle equals half times 8 times 6 equals 24 centimeters square. From the picture, we get height of the prism is 9 centimeters. So, the volume is area of base times height equals 24 times 9 equals 216 centimeters cube. So, the volume of that triangular prism is 216 centimeters cube. Example 2. Find the volume of this rectangular prism. The answer: because this is the rectangular prism, so the base of the rectangular prism is the rectangle. So, area of the rectangle is length times width equals 4 times 5 equals 20 centimeters square. And from the picture, we get the height of the rectangular prism is 11 centimeters. So, volume is B times H equals 20 times 11 equals 220 centimeters cube. So, the volume of that rectangular prism is 220 centimeters cube. Cylinder. What is cylinder? A cylinder is defined as a three-dimensional object with curved side. The elements of the cylinder, its radius, and then diameters, and then ribs, and then top, and then base. The characteristic features of cylinder: it has two ribs, and then the base and top are circular, and then it has three side planes: the base side, side of the blanket, and the top side. The cylinder net is like this. So many shapes of cylinder in daily life. For example, milk cans, soda cans, and house paint cans. From the cylinder nets, we get surface area of the cylinders. It's SA equals 2 times B plus P times H equals in bracket 2 times pi times R square close bracket plus in bracket 2 times pi times R times H close bracket, or SA equals 2 times pi times R times in bracket R plus H close bracket, with SA is surface area, pi is 22 over 7 or 3.14, R is radius, and H is height. Example 1. The radius of the base of a cylinder is 6 centimeters, and its height is 15 centimeters. What is surface area of the cylinder? The answer, SA equals 2 times pi times R times in bracket R plus H close bracket equals 2 times 3.14 times 6 times in bracket 6 plus 15 close bracket equals 2 times 3.14 times 6 times 21 equals 2 times 3.14 times 126 equals 791.28 centimeters square. So, surface area of the cylinder is 791.28 centimeters square. Example 2. What is surface area of the cylinder? The answer, SA equals 2 times pi times R times in bracket R plus H close bracket equals 2 times 22 over 7 times 7 times 7 plus 28 close bracket equals 2 times 22 over 7 times 7 times 35 equals 2 times 22 times 35 equals 1540 centimeters square. So, surface area of the cylinder is 1540 centimeters square. Volume of cylinder is V equals B times H, or V equals pi times R square times H, with V is volume, pi is 22 over 7 or 3.14, and H is height. Example 1. A cylinder has a radius of 5 centimeters and a height of 10 centimeters. What is volume of the cylinder? The answer, V equals pi times R square times H equals 3.14 times 5 square times 10 equals 3.14 times 25 times 10 equals 785 centimeters cube. So, the volume of the cylinder is 785 centimeters cube. Example 2. A milk can has a radius of 14 centimeters and a height of 23 centimeters. What is volume of a milk can? The answer, V equals pi times R square times H equals 22 over 7 times 14 square times 23 equals 22 over 7 times 14 times 14 times 23 equals 22 times 2 times 14 times 23 equals 14,168 centimeters cubed. So, the volume of a milk can is 14,168 centimeters cubed.
That's all from me. I'm sorry if I take a mistake in this video. I hope this video is useful for all of us. Thank you for watching and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.